Hello, 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 hello. Let's make get a bite. Let's make a painting. Uh, I think everything is so wet at this point. I don't even have to put like any water. And of course, immediately after that, I will put water. Okay. Uh, you know what? I made like a couple paintings on a row, and I think it's time our buddy to step in. And you already know who I'm talking about. Sea Blue Black. Let's go. All right, bunch of dots. There you go. Just making dots, man. Cool. Okay. Bluey. Boom, 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 boom. A lot of bluey on the ground. Orange with some gold. There it is. Okay. So what's going on here? First, mark where is going to be the horizon. Boom. Push everything down. There we go. Push everything left and right. No, just right and left. Okay, good. Take the big boy. Remove some of the paint. Good. Clean the big brush. Let it develop a little bit. Take the palette knife and start pushing it around. Okay. From right to left. Zigzag, zigzag. Bigger and bigger grooves. There you go. There you go. Our waves are coming. Of course, the closer we get to horizon, they disappear. There it is. Look at that. We create a whole movement. Okay, now this guy. All right, buddy. Let's see. Man, you gotta love this color. Absolutely my favorite one, I think. So deep, so emotional, I guess. But anyway, it's just lovely color. I really enjoy that color. And every time I do in that color, if you follow me for a while, you already know this is, pretty dramatic color. Or at least I'm using it like this. Every time I use that color is very moody, it's a lot of going on with it. Okay. What we're going to do is start removing some of the paint. One thing this color is doing very bad actually is make your water very dirty. And if you're like me, you don't like to change stuff that often. Not because I don't have to or I can't, I'm just lazy. Which one's interesting because I'm not lazy for a lot of things, but for some things I'm. But I guess I shouldn't say strange. It's everybody's like this. I don't think I'm anything more special than everybody. So you know how you're lazy for one thing, but for the other things you're like totally going crazy. Usually it's the stuff that doesn't matter, but that's the stuff you spend the most time on it. But anyway, I'm too lazy to change the water, and the problem with this color is obviously let's make the water dirty. All right, so what we're doing now is we're pretty much breaking down the color, and of course the question is why we put so much color when we break it down immediately. We break it down because we wanted to match with the whole atmosphere on the foreground. We cannot leave the sky as it is because it's not gonna have a nice, it's not gonna synchronize well, very well with the ground. Now, one of the beautiful things about clouds is you can do whatever you want, man. It's just there's so many variations in this world with clouds that it's almost impossible to mess it up. Now, of course, if you want to make a hyperrealism or academic realism, I guess, you can go and start exploring that. There is specific rules you gotta follow. I'm not sure how much. I did that before with the oil paintings during my education and blah 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 blah. I'm okay with them. I'm pretty good actually. When I think about it, I'm pretty good with clouds for the oil paintings. But for this one, this particular series, I would love to have more freedom. That's why I started this watercolors in the first place, because of the freedom of this media. And of course you can see me here and there. By the way, if you're wondering what we're doing, is we're showing our path of the sun. I don't know how you say that in English, if I gotta be honest. We call it light bunny. I'm not sure it's the same thing in English or not, but pretty sure I can find out. Okay, so what we're doing here right now is making the light go around. Of course, we're gonna use a lot of clean water around right now. Don't leave it as it is. Push it a little bit with the palette knife, just a little bit, so you can break it down. We can call it a day. Very movie. It's moving a lot. It's doing a lot of stuff. Well, of course, we can put a boat. We can put like an island on the back. We can put like some deep spots on the foreground, very easily, like so, like this. And this is gonna make everything popping up so much more. Now, of course, the big question is: do we want to put object in this painting, or we want to keep it like this, not objective? Not 100% sure. This looks like after a big storm. That's what it looked like to me. And man, I love to be dramatic. A drama person, you know. It's a tough choice, man. You know what? Why not? We will do it. It's gonna match. So this is after the storm. I'm sorry to say it, but you know, these people didn't have much luck. They crash. Simple as it is to say, I guess. There it is. Man, bad luck, buddy. Here is the pieces of their boat. Take the clean flat brush so we can remove some of the paint. So you can have a nice light. A little bit of bluey. So we can have some kind of shadow going around. There it is. Sea blue black, of course, so we can show up better. Black, and we're gonna mark the boat. A little bit of details. And of course, there it is, the boat. Poor souls. Okay, this boat is flipped over, obviously. And now we're gonna put our favorite red flag, and the red flag is down in the water, and I don't think anyone survived in this situation, so it is what it is. We're gonna take the multiple brush and push down everything. Take the palette knife and try to match the whole mood of it. And there we go, watercolor abstract seascape.